Okay, good morning, everybody. So we're going to start today using the yoga blocks, and we're in the triangle pose, and we're just pressing the shoulders back here, squeeze the core. Look down at your feet, make sure they're facing straight forward, not out like on an angle. You want them to be straight forward here. Okay. Deep breaths in and out. We're going to lower the head, press the shoulders down and back, stretching the back of the neck. And just move your head wherever it feels tight, just stretching out the shoulder. One side might be tighter than the other. For me, it's the right side today. And then we're just going to raise and lower the heels, stretching out the bottom of the foot. Alright, and then from here, I want you to bring the right foot to the center, and then the left foot to the center. And you're just going to tip the weight forward. So on your foot, turn it to the toes, and then back. And lift the toes. Flex the feet. Forward. And then step the right foot back. So you're making a triangle in the center. Now you can feel that hamstring stretching here. Squeeze your abdominals. Bend the front knee. And we're going to shift the weight and change sides. Stretching the hamstrings. Stretching it forward. And then bring both feet together. And we're going to just come down onto our knees. And stretching back here. Drop the head back. Round the head forward, round the back. Feel it taking out the compression in your lower back. Rounded forward. I'm going to lower to the elbows. Back up. Round it back. And come up to your knees. We're going to do a little bit of leg strengthening here. So lower back down. Come back up. That's 2. 3, 4. Now if you want to go a little bit more advanced, you can flex your toes under. You see how that changes? You can feel a stretch in the back of your feet when you come back. Back to the center, we're going to flip the toes out, drop it down. Move the head right and left here. Roll the shoulders down and back. And then bring your hands down. And we're going to just move the blocks to the side. I want you to come up and we're going to do a thoracic spine stretches. So that's to stretch the center of your back. So move your hand to the center, fingertips, palm, wrist. Front of your hand is facing the wall. And you're just going to reach up with the right hand. You can feel that stretch go all the way across the back. Across the hips. And your pelvis kind of twists a little bit too, so you're getting a stretch to the psoas. Bring your arm down, and we do the same on the other side. Fingertips, palm, wrist, arm locked, face in the front, shoulder pressed down and back. Inhale, as you exhale, lift up. And you might get an adjustment, my hip just adjusted there. Now press the hips back. And down, and we'll do it again. Now keep your hips locked. Squeeze the abdominals. Back to the center. So you can see the hip comes forward, but it's pushing back. Feel the stretch. Then it goes more right in between your shoulder blades. Okay, then we're going to come down, around the back, pressing back, reach forward with the hands. And come back up to your elbows. Okay, from here we're just going to lower down onto your abdominals, and we're going to just do some back strengthening. You can move the hips right and left here to kind of work out that stretch. I'm just going to lay down. I'm going to reach your hands behind you, palms together. You can clasp them if you want, and then straighten back out. You're going to pull those shoulder blades back. Squeeze the abdominals. Right, this might be as far as you can go. If you want to go a little bit further, lift your legs up off the ground. Right. Now you can transition, bend the knees, reach out, grab the ankles, then press into your hands. So whichever works for you. If you can't grab your feet, you can stay clasped here. You can bring the legs down. You can come up onto your toes. And lower. Okay, you should feel all of that through the lower back. If your shoulders are tight, your neck and shoulders, like Relax the feet. Bring your hands to the side. Press up in the cobra. Drop the head back. Rounding forward and come up. Now we're going to stretch it back. Stretch the lower back, come all the way down into child's pose. Press it back, stretch the neck and shoulders. And slowly come up. Alright, from there, we're just going to come to seated position. And we're going to stretch the neck. When I was doing that, my neck on the right side is really tight. So I'm going to stretch it out. All right. If you're, just you got to listen to your body. So wherever you're tight. So we're just going to drop the head over to the left shoulder and we're just going to let it stretch. So nice deep breath. Squeeze the core. Sit up nice and tall here. Shoulders down and back. And breathe. Stretch that neck. Let gravity pull it down. Now, if you want a deeper stretch, you can put your hand behind your back. And we're just going to roll into that stretch. Alright, then slowly lift it. And drop it to the other side. I'm keeping my hand behind the back still. While I stretch the other side. And I'm going to take my other hand and put it behind my back as well. And I'm going to press my shoulders together. Squeeze the core. Stretch to the side. Then very slowly come up to the center. And we're going to uncross the hands and we're going to lean to the left side and slowly bring that right arm up. Now, if you can't lift your arms, just go where you're able to move. Maybe you're down here. Maybe you can't lift your arm at all. Maybe you can just do some shoulder rolls. Because if your shoulder is really tight, it can cause a lot of problems in your back and your arms. And if you've got that posture, that makes your arms not move right. All right, now, so we're holding here. We want to move the chin forward and back really slow. Keep squeezing your abdominals. Stretch it out. Now, if you're able to bring the arm up, wherever you are, just do some windshield wiper here. Bring your arm to your shoulder maybe, do some circles. Nice deep breaths. Switch direction with the circle. And bring the arm up a little further if you're able to. Do some more circles. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Bring it up, circle the opposite direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Hold it up there. Really reach it up. And then you're gonna bend the arm on the other side. Maybe you can drop a little further. Now, if you're really tight and you can't drop, you can use the yoga block. Let me show you. You can put the yoga block on the side. Maybe you're here. Okay, maybe you can lower it down further. Same stretch, just not as deep. Okay, maybe you can lay it flat. Okay, you're gonna feel all the compression in that side being stretched out. So if you can't bring your arm up all the way, maybe you're here. Reach it out. Reach the hand out. Like somebody's grabbing your hand and saying, come on, let's go. Wherever you are, just hold it and breathe. Deep breath in, squeeze the abdominals, exhale. And back to the center. Now we're going to use the block to push it up. Okay, and you can feel you're stretched out on this side, but things are still tight. So we're going to switch to the other side. So just drop the head over. Roll the shoulders down and back. Use the block if you need it. If you don't, you can go all the way down. That's fine too. I'm just showing you how to use it. Okay, maybe you're up here. Everybody's at a different stretch rate, so don't feel bad if you can't get all the way down. If you're just starting, you know, if you've got some kind of injury, just stretch where it feels comfortable for you. Stretching up the neck, the shoulders, really press the shoulders down. And then we're going to do, let's start with the elbow. Little circles. Now this is the arm that I had my lymph nodes removed. So sometimes it can, if I sleep on it, and that's the side I sleep on, so it gets really tight. So that's why I work it every morning, because if I didn't work it, it would just stay tight. All right, we're going to lower the block. Bring it up, bring the elbow up. And down. Keep squeezing that core. Really stretch the elbow like somebody's lifting the elbow. And then bring the arm up. Maybe we do some circles. Switch direction. Yeah, let's go back to the elbow. Let's do some elbow circles. And reverse. Okay, we're going to bring the hand to the elbow. And we're going to slowly press the chin forward. And then we're going to use that block to sit us up. Okay, so the neck is feeling a little bit better, but it's still feeling a little tight. Let's roll the shoulders backwards. Deep breaths in and out. And forward. And fingertips, palm, wrist. We're going to go right and left. Deep breaths in and out. Right and left. Feel how tight the neck and shoulders are still, but we feel better because we've stretched. Right. Now we're going to do some neck circles. So very gently, I want you to just circle around. You're moving as you exhale. Inhale and exhale back. Stretching the neck. I want you to go really slow here. Okay, round and back. Round and back. Alright, from here we're going to stop and we're going to switch direction. Again, go really slow. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Keep squeezing that abdominals. And just letting out all that tension in your neck and shoulders. Alright, back to the center. We're going to drop the head forward, tuck the chin. You can put your hand on the back of your head and just use a little more pressure there. Release your hand. We're going to stretch it up and stretch it back. And here I want you to press the jaw forward. Push the chin up. Feel it stretching underneath the jaw. Feel how tight your throat is. Now if you want, you can take your hands and just gently push the fingers in there. Not too hard. Just bring awareness to that tight area. Slide your fingers down to the ear and the back out. And very gently massage in tiny circles right underneath the jaw where it's tight. ankles, stretch. Okay, bend that forward, and we're just going to massage the tight area on this top of the shoulders. So you just feel they got a tight knot there. So you're just going to massage. Pressing gently. Okay, this is where we hold all of our tension. And you need to get it worked out of there, because if you don't, it just gets tighter and tighter and tighter. So you can take some massage oil with jojoba oil with some essential oil, peppermint, a couple drops of peppermint. You can just use castor oil and massage in there. Castor oil is an anti-inflammatory. It massages deep into the body and will dissolve all those knots in there if you use it. You can add peppermint too with the castor oil if you want. And I recommend that you do it. You can do it first thing in the morning, but you can do it, in the evening after your day. Before you have your shower, just massage it in there. That way it has time to absorb into the body. And then you can have a shower and wash off the excess. Okay, so we're gonna roll the shoulders down and back, press the shoulders down. And the last stretch I have for you guys today is to reach up. Reach up, feel all that compression coming out of your spine. And we're just going to flow right to the left. Really reach up with the fingers. You might be shaky. It's okay. It's just everything because everything is compressed in your spine, especially if you drive all day. Okay, if you can't lift your arms all the way up, maybe you can go halfway. Okay, roll those shoulders back. Feel wherever it's tight. Those are the areas you need to just work on. You can move right and left with the shoulders. Bring it back down. And then just take a moment to sit and breathe, allowing the body to relax. You might be a little shaky from everything being stretched out, but your neck should feel better. You might still feel really tight in there, but it should feel better. And if it's really tight, that's letting you know that you need to stretch more often. So you can do it while you're sitting in the car. You can do it while you're sitting in your office, 2 to 3 times a day. And definitely stretch before bed, because that's when you stretch out all the tension of your day. So that's all I got for you guys today. I got some rain coming in, so my body's kind of like, I can feel the pressure change. So I wanted to do a really good stretch before I move on to my next session here. So thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you guys next class. Have an amazing day.